We are wrestling.
Olympic hero Kurt Angle, and you're listening to the We Are Wrestling Podcast. We Are Wrestling Podcast.
Hey everybody, Eric Bischoff here, and you are listening to We Are Wrestling Podcast.
You're watching We Are Wrestling.
I'm the host with the most.
You are by far the least intelligent. Stay tuned. Listen to the podcast. Best one, Donnie, might teach you a thing or two.
What is going on, We Are Wrestling Maniacs Worldwide? Ben here, one half of the We Are Wrestling Podcast.
If you ain't listening to the We Are Wrestling Podcast, bro, you're missing out. The King listens, and you need to too, bro.
Ricky knows best, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky knows best. Believe in me. God bless you.
We Are Wrestling Podcast.
We are wrestling.
What is up? We are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide. I'm the host with the most, Mr. We Are Wrestling himself, the best one, Donnie, here with...
What is going on? We are Wrestling Maniacs Worldwide. Rage Circus fans that are watching this right now, I'm Uncle Ben. Ben, America's favorite uncle and wrestling's punching bag. What's going on? We're fucking live for once. This is crazy. It's been a long time since we did a live podcast. It's going to be a great show. Angelo, what's up? Spencer, what's up? James, what's up? Don, before we get into that, all that mumbo jumbo, take it away.
That's right. We're live for the We Are Wrestling Podcast episode 115 that you can get wherever you listen to your podcast or over on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel for the Rage Circus fans, because we figured we would go live over on Ben's personal YouTube channel to try to bring in some more maniacs. But before we get into this week's live episode, if you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already and you're listening to this podcast and you're not live with us, give us a 5-star review, not just any review, a best one review, and download the episode. But if you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already over on the YouTube channel, We Are Wrestling, where you get the best pro wrestling content, and you're not a part of the thousands of subscribers, we recommend you to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. Videos be coming out of nowhere like an RKO, and of course you already know the grind is real.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Yeah. So we also got a This Is Awesome chant going on.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep, he's one of the subs. He's a huge wrestling fan too. So I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, it's getting good.
Yep. So if you're looking for the best pro wrestling content, man, We Are Wrestling's where it's at. We do live watch-alongs. We do predictions. We do vlogs. Pretty much everything pro wrestling. We even give you free matches thanks to BLITZKRIEG Pro, which, oh man, Ben, I got to ask you about the luau. You were there. I was on vacation. How was it?
Fucking exceptional, dude. It was weird because I've never been to a BLITZKRIEG show where it was before the show went on. You got the meeting going on while we were setting up the table for to sell toys and shit with Cam. We saw everything going on. We saw the Paul London announcement beforehand. We did, some people knew what was going on at the end of the show, but not everybody knew. In that place, you could feel the fucking energy, bro. And again, meeting one of my heroes, my heroes of the sky, London, dude. It was nerve-wracking at first, because at first, dude, I was nervous. I even texted you guys in the group chat. I'm nervous, man. That was one of the times where I was genuinely nervous to approach somebody. And
I told you to get over it. You better fucking meet him by the end of the night.
And I did. Cam really pushed me. Yeah, dude, fucking Cam really pushed me there, because
Good.
You're always it wasn't even just because oh my God, it's fucking Paul London. That's one of my fucking favorites of all time, one of my idols. But you always have that thing in the back of your head, what if he's a dick? You know, like, what if my hero is an asshole? You know, that's like the biggest question that any fan asks themselves when they're meeting somebody that they've looked up to for years. And London struck a chord in my soul, pro wrestling wise, since I was 9 years old, dude. I'm pushing 30. So to meet him in, you know, just see him walking around casually, watching every match, seeing him react like a wrestling fan, I'm like, dude, holy fuck. You know, like it was so much more humbling, much respect for him. Dude was when I met him, dude was feeling good, if you know what I mean. He was feeling real right. And I could smell it. I was just like, yeah. But again, you know, super just really awesome experience. You know, I showed him the video you took at fucking at the big event, you know, all that shit. You know, ran him through it. He remembered. And yeah,
Hell
it just, you know, it was a really big thing for me, man. And again, I can't thank you enough for, you know, opportunities like this because, dude, you know, running into somebody like Paul London is hard. It's hard, you know, it's not very often you can catch him, you know, in this area. And mind you, he's not like wrestling as much as he used to. So it's super hard to be able to, you know, catch anywhere that he's wrestling. So the fact that I was able to have the experience I was able to, because I met him after the show when everything was quiet, you know, and it just super fucking nice guy. And again, guys, it's not every day that you meet your heroes and they're genuinely what you would expect. And dude, yeah, meet them. Take the chance.
You've been meeting a lot of heroes this year.
London, Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I saw Electric Callboy, Sleep Token, fucking going to see Nothing More in fucking October and Godsmack. Like, dude, it's weird, bro. It's weird.
So weird. But I will say, man, I watched the entire Blitzkrieg Pro show on IWTV, $9.99 a month. And let me tell you, I wish I was there. This is like one of my first luau's I missed because I was away on vacation in Cape Cod, which I'll talk about in a minute. But I got to say, man, Paul London's promo that he cut after the match, man, so awesome. And I really hope this isn't the last time we see him in a Blitzkrieg ring because the match that he had with Bobby Orlando was fantastic. I love that they had like a mix of like comedy in there, but they also had like some great spots in there. And I think just overall, like they definitely brought out the best in each other.
Dude, seeing them rehearse the match before, you know, like when everybody was like still before the doors opened and everything, and like just seeing like all these wrestlers like rehearsing the match, seeing like the halfway points of like what they're gonna do, but they're not actually like performing it because there's some high spots. It's really cool seeing how matches come together and like seeing people discuss it beforehand, you know, just doing the quick like dry runs. Like it was a completely different experience than what I had ever anticipated at a wrestling show, dude. Like it is so, you really get to see what like the magic happen, you know, like it's a completely different experience, dude. And I was hyped. I was fucking hyped.
Man, it looked like a great time. And I even got to see you and Cam a little bit over on Sammy Diaz's vlog over on his channel, which shout out to him. One of my favorite Blitzkrieg wrestlers that I did have the privilege to interview on a We Are Wrestling Extra.
Sammy Diaz, man.
Very nice, humbled guy. And it was great to see you guys in there. But I was like so mad at myself. I'm like, why did I have to book a vacation before the luau? But I'm glad that you guys
doing it again without the announcement.
I will never book a vacation until they make the luau announcement again. That'll never happen.
It was so good, dude. The
right
luau
now
feels like it's a completely different entity from any
Dude,
other.
it's Blitzkrieg's WrestleMania. Phil said it best.
Really, it is? That's like what they consider the WrestleMania is the luau?
Yep.
Really? Okay.
Oh yeah, that's why it was hot. But my vacation, man, went really good. I had a great time. Got to spend it with Meadow, obviously. We did a lot of mini golfing. We did a lot of eating. We also did some swimming and just relaxed. It was just a great time overall.
Dude, fuck yeah, man. Like it's good to get out and, you know, experience life, you know, when all you do is really just live in front of a screen for the most part, other than, you know, your typical 9 to 5 that you do every day on top of it. Like people don't understand the grind that comes into content creating. So when you're able to really just step away for a second, really just soak everything in and just live like the best you possibly can in the moment, dude, it's worth it. And you guys look like you had a really, really good time out in Cape Cod.
Oh, it was such a great time. So now, with that being said, we do want to let the Maniacs know that we will be live for WWE Money in the Bank tomorrow night. live stream. Ben will be here. We're going to be watching it in person. We might also have some other We Are Wrestling guys coming over. I know Ricky Knows Best is already confirmed. And I know Old School Phil, we are trying to get him over here as well. Cam, I don't know if he's going to be here or not. I know he has a busy month ahead of him, but we'll be doing a live.
He got a girlfriend. He's too cool for us now.
He's got a live watch along. We're doing a live watch along Saturday night. But if you guys do want to check out our Money in the Bank predictions video, it is already up over on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel. I think Ben and I really had a lot of underrated predictions going into this year's Money in the Bank. And I think that this is definitely panning out to be a great PLE for WWE. But now, oh man. Ooh, hold up. Let's read some of these comments here. We got James Nation. WWE has been cooking. Absolutely. Also, Ben, you met Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Cool.
I did meet Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and that was honestly one of the fucking highlights of my life. Money in the Bank starts at regular time, right? Yeah, like what, 8 o'clock? 7 o'clock for the pre-show?
So the time of the show is 8 o'clock, so We Are Wrestling. We're going to be live at 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. Maybe a little bit earlier. It all depends. Because when we do the watch-alongs in person a lot of the times, it is very last minute. We're trying to get everything situated and just like, oh, Donnie forgot this or Ben forgot that. So that's why sometimes like we have to do the streams at like 7:45.
No, absolutely. What's going on, Tyler? How you doing?
But yeah, so you maniacs have been loving this segment that we do here on the podcast, and that is the power of the poll, where you can go to the We Are Wrestling community tab over on the YouTube channel. Every Thursday, we give you guys a poll that you guys get to answer, and last week we had Fake Diesel or Fake Razor, which one looked more like the other, and Fake Razor whooped Fake Diesel's ass. But this week, we asked you guys, who was the worst, or who is the Money in the Bank person that cashed in, that failed, that shouldn't have failed? And it was between 4 people, because obviously John Cena, man's like fucking, what, like a 20-time world champion. We didn't put him in the poll, but we had Damian Sandow, Braun Strowman, Baron Corbin, and Austin Theory. And here are the results. Drum roll, please. No drum roll effect this time. Ta-da! There we go. Ta-da! Damian Sandow, 17%. Braun Strowman got 57%. Baron Corbin got 15%. Austin Theory got 11%.
Bullshit. Fucking Braun Strowman. Y'all wanted Braun Strowman to have a successful cash-in. Y'all are fucking lame, bro. It should have been Baron Corbin. Y'all are... What kind of mark shit? What?
No. I have a problem here with Braun Strowman winning, but I'm sorry. I'm not going Baron Corbin. Damian Sandow. That man should have been a fucking world champion, in my opinion. He got highly robbed in this. I am so, oh my goodness. I don't agree with the maniacs here on Braun Strowman. Anybody in the chat pick Braun Strowman, and if so, please give us a reason why, because I need to read it. Obviously, like, he was over and stuff, but I didn't really care for him being Money in the Bank. Like, I felt like Damian Sandow or Baron Corbin, those were the two guys that, like, should have been world champions. They had the gimmicks. The Lone Wolf gimmick was great. Damian Sandow's, like, intellectual savior of the masses character was great. Like, Austin Theory, I can understand why he never won.
See, exactly. You know what you're talking about. But Braun Strowman, come on. Like, yeah, he was the monster of all money. He was kind of over, whatever. But, dude, come on. Owen, what's good, my dude? How you doing, bro? Welcome to the We Are Wrestling podcast. What's going on, Kayla?
So here are some of the reasons. We do have some comments here that we will read here for the power of the poll. And we have James here. Damian Sandow definitely should have been world champion, but at the time was not ready. I disagree. I disagree, because the man was holding his own against D-Generation X on that Raw 1000. Damian Sandow was more than ready to be a world champion. He was just never given the opportunity. What's your thoughts
Since
on
we're
that?
live, before I give my thoughts on that, Kayla, I don't know how you think I'm rude, but I'm giving you that view. So the Twitch is still up on the side. Before anything, just letting y'all know. Hello, everybody. I got that Twitch side on there for the view. I got you. But my thoughts on that, Damian Sandow, he was hot for a minute, bro. And it's unfortunate that he was one of those superstars that he never got a chance. Like, he never got like a fair chance. And I think he was one of those people that Vince just wasn't really feeling. He just like, it was hot for a second and then he just got bored with it.
I know Dusty Rhodes, he was very behind the Damian Sandow character. I do remember that. Him and William Regal, I know, were both very high on it. But Angelo here, one of our members of the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel, said, I say Corbin because he was hot at the time and he got pinned by Jinder of all people. And I say Braun was just bad result. Honestly, I have to agree. Like, Corbin's time, like, I love Mahal, but it was Corbin's time to win the championship. And I think after his failed cash-in, just like Damian Sandow, they both went really downhill on the card. Like, Damian became like a stunt double for The Miz, which, yeah, he got over at the time, but it wasn't the same. Like, he was never going to be taken serious again. Baron Corbin, he got stupid gimmicks afterwards, and he just never got over through time. And it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like,
Cody
I think
should have
like
been
what Owens,
Money in the Bank. He should have been Money in the Bank at the time. Over Sandow, I have to go Sandow over Cody during that time. Yes, Cody was a little bit over, but not to a world championship more than Sandow.
yeah, and like
At least Cody
Owen
had the Intercontinental title. Sandow never won a championship.
And like Owen
think
said
except for the tag.
on one of his comments, he said there's a bunch of people who Vince refused to pull the trigger on. Sandow was unfortunately one of them. Like, he was hot as fuck at the time, especially during like the breakup between him and Miz's tag team. Like that, those were one of the moments, man. That was one of the moments. And it's good to know that he did things like outside of WWE, but it's one of those criminal shames that he never got to like flourish on like the main roster, and he never got to go any farther than he had the potential for,
Oh, I think he lost because Corbin failed a drug test or something. I did hear
Yes,
something on that.
that's right.
That
There
makes
was
sense.
there was a reason why, but still, man, like that's fucking unfortunate.
Ooh, Angelo, I think Sandow was more over with the Miz stuff than his Scholar stuff. I disagree, dude. I disagree. Like, yes, it was a comedy thing, but I'm talking seriousness. He was more over as a bad guy than being the Miz's stunt double. Comedy-wise, yes, he was more over doing that. But they had the perfect opportunity to make him a top heel during that time.
And again, he was
So-
entertaining as fuck to watch too. And again, it's a damn shame. And another reason why I'm like, dude, had Triple H just fucking taken over sooner, man, we would have been fucking gold. We would have had so many stars that could have unlocked serious potential. I'm sorry, I'm mad about it.
I am too. I'm not happy with these results. For once, I don't agree with the Maniacs, which this was one of our highest voted polls too. We had over 600 votes on this one, which is surreal. I love doing this power of the poll segment, which we do want to let the Maniacs know that tomorrow on Saturday, there will be a new poll for you guys to go vote on in our community tab over on the We Are Wrestling YouTube channel. And we'll talk about it during next week's episode. But for
What's up,
now,
Haley?
I disagree with this. This is wild.
I
to me.
disagree heavily.
Like the fact that Braun Strowman, Ben, like you combine Corbin and Sandow, who we would pick, they do not even get a. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. We're done with the power of the poll.
Nope. Fuck Braun Strowman. No, I'm mad about it, dog. I'm mad about it. Like, that's some bullshit. That is the most ridiculous power of the poll we've ever posted. But continue.
I totally agree. So now let's get into our highlight of the week, which pretty much is like our highlight in the wrestling world. What's got to be yours this week?
Honestly, I'm probably gonna. There's been so much going on with like wrestling itself that I'm gonna go on a limb and say something different, and I'm gonna go with fucking Behind the Curtain for WrestleMania 40. That was probably one of the dopest like insights on WrestleMania I've ever seen.
Please
in my
don't
entire
spoil
life.
any of this to me because I'm only 5 minutes in. I'm so mad I haven't.
Oh, you
had
haven't
time
you
to
haven't
watch
seen it? Damn,
I have not had
bro,
the time
what
to
the fuck
watch
you
it.
doing?
because today I watched AEW Dynamite for my reactions, so I didn't have enough time to do the behind the curtains, which I gotta say, man, AEW Dynamite was actually really freaking good this week. I couldn't believe it.
That's great. That's great. But, God, it just the fact that you're only 5 minutes into that shit genuinely bugs my soul. It bugs my fucking soul.
I'm so sorry I'm bugging your soul, Ben. But my highlight of the week, we're obviously going to be talking about this later on in the show. Mine has got to be DIJAK showing up at BLITZKRIEG, man. That was freaking awesome, and I can't wait to really get into that
shit too. Damn. All right. Yep. Yeah, that's a good highlight. All right. I second that kind of.
All right, let's see some of the comments here before we're pretty much gonna be shooting the shit for the most of this live. So if anybody has any wrestling takes you want to comment and get Ben and Maya's opinion, we're gonna be pretty much answering anything. So here we go. Let's see. We got Brian Cutler. Tomorrow's pay-per-view is guaranteed to have surprises. Yes, which we do highly recommend checking out the predictions before tomorrow's PLE. Because Ben and I, we had some really, I felt like for the predictions, it was like one of our best predictions that we did on the channel. I think you and I were really hitting the nail on the head with a lot of bold predictions.
Dude, I'm stoked for Money in the Bank. It's when it was like one of those special matches that happened at WrestleMania, because it just made Mania that much more exciting to like watch, because you knew there was going to be a fucking Money in the Bank ladder match, and that was going to like reset the whole year. And it just felt special because it was basically the follow-up to the next season. Like that was like the season finale, and then boom, brand new season post WrestleMania, so I'm excited for this pay-per-view because it's again another land of opportunities kind of scenario. Like we're getting the future now. Like it's hard to predict the Money in the Bank this year on both sides. It's hard as fuck, and it's been a long time since it's been that hard. So
very hard.
It's hot right now, man. It's real hot. So
James,
it's one to look into.
Wouldn't mind a second standout run. Me either, but he hasn't really done anything outside of WWE to really give him that second chance, I feel like. NWA run has been very lackluster, in my opinion. I think he's never going to get a second run in WWE. We got Connor in here, Connor Reynolds. Are you going to do a live reaction to MJF opening Collision tomorrow? I will be doing that on Sunday because obviously Saturday's Money in the Bank. I'm not watching Collision when I can watch a PLE for a really good card. So I will be doing a reaction to just that on Collision Sunday. Let's see here. Angelo, Braun just made no sense. He cashed in at Hell in the Cell and lost it to a no contest when Brock interfered. During that time, I don't think anything made sense, Angelo. Hi, Ben and Donnie. How's it going, Matthew? Hope you're having a good day. James, I heard rumors that DIJAK was leaking information to Fightful.
Nope. It wasn't a rumor. He confirmed it.
I love what DIJAK does online because he gets your attention. Whatever he's posting, whatever he's saying, he gets your attention, and I think he's really good at the marketing side of it. So I could see it definitely being something that he did.
It's just like, bro, then you can't be upset that you weren't being used and, you weren't really there like that. If you're out there.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But if I was in DIJAK's shoes, I would have been pretty upset with not being booked properly because a lot of the times when you're not being booked right, whether it's in AEW, WWE, TNA, wherever it is, a lot of the times you go on and you have these bitch fits about not being booked while you're under contract. You go on strike. You don't friggin' wrestle.
Hey, what's up, Danny?
You kind of ride out the contract and stuff. I'm sorry, but during DIJAK's time, from the moment he started to the moment his contract expired, he still tried to stay relevant, not even getting television time, and he didn't complain about it. He went out there and he took whatever opportunity he was given and tried to do the best.
Now he's about to take it all. King Puma return.
About to take it all.
King Puma coming back, bro.
Yep, and we got Owen Harrison here. I say Ricochet was criminally underused in WWE. I think Ben and I can definitely both agree on that, at least. Yep. Angelo, if Seth beats Priest, Seth versus Gunter is going to be fire. Oh, totally, absolutely. I don't want Priest to lose yet. I am a Seth guy. He is one of my favorites, and I'm rooting for Priest. Man, this is one of the most unpredictable matches on the card. because I really could see Priest retaining the title. But at the same time, I feel like Gunther and Seth, like there's just something there that you can't miss.
There really is something there for Gunther and Seth, 100%, especially after those promos they gave back and forth.
Yep. And then we also got Sandow's in NWA, plus he's up there in age. He's in his 40s. That's why he's probably not going to get a second run in WWE. But it's different times now. Danny in the live chat, what's up? What's going on? I know Ben already acknowledged you a minute ago, but we got your comment up here, which I do want to say to Danny, man, our former co-host on the We Are Wrestling podcast. He's been absolutely killing it over on his channel, Danny Huckins, PW.
Yes, the fuck he has.
So, guys, I highly recommend going to subscribe over to him. He's doing live streams still for all the weekly shows, and he's also doing reactions to, like, Walt Culture and all these other wrestling sites on, like, top 10 stuff. I really enjoy the content, so highly recommend giving Danny a plug over there.
Absolutely, dude. The dude's been killing it with everything that he's been doing lately, and like I hope that he's, he stays on the grind, man. You heard that shit, Danny. Stay on that grind, bro.
And Danny also said, I don't see WWE taking the title off of Priest just to have Seth lose at SummerSlam. That's why it's so unpredictable, and I can't wait to watch the match because, like, when somebody wins a championship, they don't lose it on the next PLE. It never happens like that. So, like, we really don't know what's going to happen. And we haven't even seen Gunther in the ring since winning the King and Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, I think that something's going to happen at Money in the Bank with him. Either Money in the Bank, like, leading up to SummerSlam, or whoever wins that match is probably getting attacked by Gunther post-match.
Oh, definitely. We got Connor Reynolds in here. Do you think Punk will wrestle at SummerSlam or appear in neither? I think he interferes Money in the Bank, causes Drew, or AJ Lee causes him, and then I think Punk will come back. SummerSlam, we get CM Punk versus McIntyre.
Yeah, I see that. That seems like a legit plan. I'm with that.
James, that better not happen. No Money in the Bank winner this year better not cash in like during the show. Better not happen.
Jimmy showing up at Money in the Bank?
Showing up at Money in the Bank? I don't see it yet.
Is he actually injured, or was that part of a storyline?
Yeah, Danny, if you're still in here, let us know about Jimmy, because I have no idea what the hell's going on with him. Is he taking a personal break? Is he injured?
I thought he got injured or something, but I don't know if it was for storyline or if it was legitimate, but I know he got injured or something.
Yep,
like
James said he was actually injured.
He was actually injured? Okay, cool. Because like I know that he was injured and they made an announcement, but I wasn't sure if it was like, again, for storyline purposes or not.
Yeah, but guys, I say let's talk with our We Are Wrestling weekly recap. There is only one thing that we do have here, because when we do the lives, we really just like to just talk to you guys.
We like to focus on the chat as well.
Yeah, we really like when it comes to the lives, especially like before like WWE PLEs, like the big ones. We like to do this because a lot of the times, like the wrestling news is just very stale. It's stuff we already talked about.
There's nothing furthering until after.
We want to give you guys our insight on things that you guys are probably wondering. But there is one thing that I really want to open up the discussion. I do want to hear what the Maniacs have to say here on the live. I want to hear what you got to say about it. I know I got a lot to say. This past Wednesday on AEW Dynamite, we saw MJF turn heel. The salt of the earth is back. Do you think it was too soon, or do you think they made the right call here?
Fuck no, dude. It's when he performs best. Like, I mean, dude, he's a fucking magnificent heel. Has to change, like really anything. He doesn't have to change shit, but it's what he's good at. It's what he's best at, man. I wouldn't say that it's too soon. Dude said he was coming back to run on fucking hate. He's doing it. He didn't lie. Like, why would I be fucking upset? It's what we've been. It's what we know of MJF. It's what we expect. It's what we want. So I can't really say that it was too soon. I think it was just kind of like when. I mean, he run for months before he got injured. So I say it was time.
Yeah, when it comes to MJF, man, I'm sorry, but this babyface run since coming back to AEW has been dog shit. So for him to finally turn heel, what he's good at, great freaking move in my opinion. I am happy that we're going to be probably getting MJF versus Will Ospreay at All In. I think that's what they're building towards. I can't wait to see what him and Daniel Garcia do, because Garcia has a lot of potential, in my opinion. I know his contract is set to expire this fall, but so far he's likely to re-sign.
He is?
He's a great young talent, and I think having a guy like MJF do like a match or two with him, feuding with him, could definitely do something.
No, Matt. Lars Sullivan is not coming back to WWE.
That is so random.
My God, that is the most random motherfucker you could possibly bring up is Lars Sullivan. I know Danny was a big fan.
But I will say the only thing that that doesn't make sense to me when it comes to like MJF, though, is what was the point of Adam Cole turning on him just for MJF to become a heel again? That's like the only thing.
So is he is Daniel Garcia, he's not a Cody guy, is he, or is he?
Nope, Garcia's not.
Nope.
I think Garcia, I want to say like I don't want to say MJF, because like he did wrestle a lot in like our area because he's from Buffalo, New York. I don't know who recruited him into, I want to say maybe CM Punk, because I know CM Punk during the Buffalo, I don't know if you heard about that back in like I think it was like 2018. There was like this big car accident that happened with 4 independent wrestlers. It was like the Buffalo boys, and then CM Punk shared it, and like he made a big donation, and then like everybody was able to donate, and then they were able to help these guys. Well, Daniel Garcia was one of the guys that were in the accident.
Oh shit.
Kevin Blackwood too, the Blitzkrieg guy that we see.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of remembered and recalled something about that, but I wasn't sure.
I don't know who recruited Daniel Garcia, but it could have been Pat Buck. Pat Buck could have been, probably. I don't really know, to be honest with you. But we got a take here by Angelo. I just got to say, the whole MJF and Adam Cole storyline is dead. Like, how do they bring it back to life? Because they were both heels again, unless it takes a long time for Cole to heal. I think it's just dead. I think they're going to try to forget it, because obviously it didn't work out. They weren't able to maintain an injury storyline like Drew and CM Punk did on WWE. So I think they're just going to forget it. MJF low-blowed him, and I think when Adam Cole comes back, they're going to just separate the two, and maybe eventually when Cole becomes a face, they cross paths. Who knows?
Yeah, and I think that there's going to be more. There's going to be more to it. You know, it's just a waiting game.
Yep, and then Angelo also said he is way better as a heel. It just doesn't make sense to me, but I get it because Will is a face. Dude, MJF as a heel, we saw the babyface stuff. It was not that good. MJF does his best work when he's a fucking prick.
Bro, stop capping. Stop capping. Don't say it wasn't that good. That shit was fucking gold. You know it, and it's
okay. The debut when he came back at Double or Nothing was great.
No, I'm talking about in general. Hi, baby girl. I'm talking about in general.
But everything else was not that good. Come on.
But no, it was great, bro. You're talking about
Wolf he came back? Of pro wrestling. The Wolf of pro wrestling.
Wait, you're talking about like when he came back, like recently?
Yeah, like MJF
or his face stuff.
No, I'm talking like his babyface stuff, like when he came back at Double or Nothing. Like, it was great.
No, that's garbage.
Double or Nothing was great, but after that, like what he was doing with this fucking CMLL guy, like made no sense at all. Like it was stupid. That's why I'm glad he turned on Garcia.
No, not you, baby. Honestly though, his face work is phenomenal. But when he came back at Double or Nothing, that was like the cap on it. But honestly, if it was fake, if it was like kind of shitty going forward after he came back, maybe it was on purpose because he was going heel anyways. Maybe he was
proving to people that he can't be a good face. That's also a possibility. He was a good face when he was with Adam Cole, though. When they were a tag team, that was great. But I'm talking about when he came back in Double or Nothing. Double or Nothing return was great. After that, everything else, in my opinion, was dog shit with MJF.
The promo was from honest and from the heart, and you can tell when a promo is honest and it's like, you know, he was running on hate, but he was still happy to be back, X, Y, and Z. You believe it. But when he's intentionally going to be turning heel, yeah, all of his fucking face shit's going to be garbage because that's part of the job.
Oh, definitely. And we got Connor Reynolds in here. Absolutely great. He hasn't been on the mic much since he's returned. His heel promos are so much better, arguably the best in the business. Exactly. And you don't fix something that's not broken. And I think MJF coming back to his ways is best for business, in my opinion, especially if you're going to have him feud against Will Ospreay. Because that match, me and Ricky, we're going to be going back and forth because Ricky's a Will Ospreay guy. I'm an MJF guy, and I hope MJF freaking wipes the floor with freaking Will Ospreay.
That's good. Yo, careful.
That's going to be, I'm telling you this right now, MJF versus Will Ospreay. If it happens at All In, I'm going to say it right here. You can clip this. It is going to be the greatest match in professional wrestling in 2024. Match of the year. I'm telling you.
I mean, it could definitely be a contender for sure.
Absolutely. Wow, just kidding. I remember who he was. Maybe Jericho brought Daniel Garcia. I think it's Jericho. Yep, that makes sense now. And we also got here Matthew real quick. Who's going to win Money in the Bank? Just going to say, me and Ben, I think we both had Jey Uso. But we do have a full predictions video if you guys do want to go check that out. We also got Jimmy Uso's not injured for real this time. It's just storyline.
No,
I don't know. Not the reports I heard. But MJF is a much better heel than face. He gets heat like no one else. Exactly. And I think having him take out Daniel Garcia, who's over with doing a little dance like this, honestly is a good way for him to get heel.
Hey.
And Will Ospreay is so over. So like if MJF wants to become that asshole again, why not go against like a fan favorite? That's smart, honestly.
Absolutely.
Because obviously people are going to go for Will Ospreay over MJF. Not me, obviously, but everybody else probably will.
Oh, come on, Angelo. He said, Ben, you my boy, but I was shaking my head when you said that the Wyatt Six will attack Jay.
Damn.
All right, I'm telling you this right now. If it happens, y'all can eat my ass live on the stream tomorrow night. All right? Fuck you.
Hey, the only way we can find out is tomorrow. We are wrestling live watch along, and we already know, Angelo, you'll be there because you're a member. But we also have Danny in here, speaking of Money in the Bank. What do you guys think about this Bloodline match tomorrow? Randy, Cody, and KO versus the Bloodline. But WWE hasn't preferenced which Bloodline members it'll be. Makes me think it could be an 8-man tag match.
I mean, it could be. It could be. But at the same time, who are we going to fill the other spot with?
I think, Danny, you're like you always do. I love you, but you always be overanalyzing these matches. I think it's going to be a 6-man match. I don't think Tonga Loa is going to be in it. I think Fatu, Tama Tonga, and Solo will be
Tonga Loa hasn't really done shit since he got here. Like he's had like what, one match, if anything.
There's only one thing I know about Tonga Loa, and that's he's a criminal. That's literally all I know. And he was also Camacho back in the day with Hudiko.
Camacho is a type of a cigar.
Yeah. And they would like ride like the old school bicycles in a ring. I loved Hudiko, man. He was great. Let's see here. MJF would get if he beats Ospreay at Wembley. That's probably what should happen. I think so too. I'm an MJF guy, but like I'm not trying to be biased here. I think he should beat Will Ospreay because he's better than him and he knows it.
Yeah.
But Angelo, it just doesn't make sense that they are going after Chad and Bo, even be letting their family for their own gain. That is Chad. I don't understand the Chad Gable thing either, Angelo.
It's literally Jey Uso.
They should be focusing on Gable and Otis.
It?
They should be focusing on Gable and Otis.
No. Oh, God. I swear to God, if I'm right, bro, all y'all, including Best One Don, about to be eating this fucking Asian ass tomorrow.
I hope they're going after. I hope they go after Jay after Jay wins the match because I don't understand Chad Gable. Like Gable should not be feuding with the Wyatt Six. He should be focusing on Otis. Jay and the Wyatt Six. That'll be good.
See, I fucking said it. Yeah, Jay and the Wyatt Six. Dude said, "Oh, shaking my head."
And I like this question by Owen Harris. Who gets better heat in your opinion, Dominic Mysterio or MJF?
Dominic Mysterio. Can't even hear him talk on the mic. I'm
an MJF guy, and I'm not going to be biased here. It's obviously Dirty Dom. Like Dom gets massive heat, but I think MJF is better at delivering a promo. But when it comes to heat,
without a fucking
Dom.
doubt.
And when you're a heel, it's about getting heat. So I gotta go with Dom.
Dude can't even hear himself fucking talk when he come out on the mic. You can't hear his fucking entrance music over the booze. Every time he opens his mouth, it's just a flooded ocean of fucking hate.
Could Chad Gable win Money in the Bank? I think that was your second option, right, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Gable's gonna win it. I'm very content that it's gonna be Jay. We got Danny in here. I feel like the reason why Wyatt Six is targeting Gable is because of the treatment towards the people he considered family. That makes sense. But I still think it's stupid. Should be Jay Uso that they're going after.
I mean, when he puts it that way, that's not bad. But I'm still going to go for Jay.
So we got Angelo in here. All you got to do is turn on your dad and heat for life. Yeah. Dirty Dom, man. I really hope that this man wins a championship soon because he deserves it. Sometimes they should turn the volume up on the crowd boos. I don't think so. I've been to a Raw with Dirty Dom, and I'm telling you this right now. They're not popped in the boos.
Donnie?
It's fucking loud.
Donnie, you need to answer that next question.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. We got Haley in here. Donnie, I've got a serious question for you. ... What is your take on peanut butter? I do love peanut butter and crackers. I do love peanut butter and jelly. I do like
He
Reese.
fucking hates peanut butter.
Peanut butter is fucking delicious.
Well. There's
It's
a
either
subscriber
Jay or
you're never going to have.
Definitely not Drew. Drew's not winning it. What if McIntyre wins Money in the Bank, cashes in Punk? They better not do that, Connor. I will be so mad if they waste the Money in the Bank. Oh, bye, Haley. Sorry. Go get yourself a peanut butter and jelly while you're at it.
Oh, no.
And while you go get your peanut butter and jelly, go play fucking peanut butter jelly time in the fucking car on your fucking radio.
Oh, God.
And also, you can go to Texas Roadhouse, get some peanuts, too. They got some...
Oh,
shit. Oh. He did the NX. Oh. I want a main roster championship on Dirty Dom. Oh, damn. Look at that. Everybody, I guess, is happy. Anything could happen when you're live, pal. Punk is going to screw McIntyre and take the briefcase back. No, that's not happening.
Well, I'm fucked.
AJ Lee is costing Drew. That would be gold. Honestly, I would love that because the bracelet that he took did have AJ's name on it. So to see her come out, I feel like that would get a massive pop. Rage, I'm punishing you for this later because Donnie doesn't know me and you do. Hey, I had to answer the question truthfully.
Oh, my goodness.
There's got to be something peanut butter that she likes.
No, not at all.
Why? There's so many foods that I don't eat.
We have not been
peanut
able
butter
to
is
get to
one
the
of
bottom
them
of this.
that I eat.
Dude, we have not been able to get to the bottom of this one massive question for what feels like fucking months. So I don't know, man. There's just an unspoken hate. But regardless, Angelo.
The bracelet, not the briefcase. Oh, shit. I'm sorry I read that. I read that wrong. I thought it said briefcase. They're spelled very similar. When you're going fast and you're going 60 miles per hour, you just saw him skim read a lot of this stuff.
Punk is going to screw Drew and take the bracelet back. What bracelet?
Oh, you don't know the bracelet that Drew took from Punk after he beat the shit out of him?
Yes, that's right. He took something. That's right.
It has Larry's initials and AJ's initials.
Ooh.
That's why a lot of people are saying AJ Lee's coming back at Money in the Bank, tossing Drew.
Really? That would be fucking sick, bro. Dude, if AJ comes back, dude, the fucking house is going to fucking explode, my guy. I know. But the house is gonna explode, my guy, if AJ comes back at Money in the Bank, dude.
That's
but
what I'm
where
saying.
would she come back? But where would she come back, in the women's match or during the
during
the
Drew?
men's?
She would cost Drew.
That would be fucking exciting.
She did tip
That would
John
be
Cena
so
over on
fucking
a
exciting.
ladder, so I'm not surprised if she could do that to Drew. We got James in here. Favorite TV villain? My favorite is Terry Silver. Come on, man. John Kreese is better than Terry Silver. Give me a break. Which I've been rewatching the Cobra Kai while I've been on vacation. Because the new
Cobra
season
Kai,
comes
man.
out in just a couple weeks, and I cannot wait.
You heard about the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio, though, right? You heard about
Yes, I
that? It's
did.
coming out.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. And if you're going to watch that, you better go on Netflix and you better start watching Cobra Kai. Because, dude, Cobra Kai is such a good show. I'm telling you.
I guess I'll watch it because you watched Twisted Metal for me, so I guess I'll watch it.
That's right. You owe me that favor.
I
Angelo,
do owe you.
15,000 people chanting Larry was funny. That was pretty fun. I love that, like, CM Punk, even in AEW, was able to get his dog a chant. That's how you know, like, you're so, like, loved by the universe and the fans. Connor, what if Roman returns after SummerSlam and Punk and McIntyre have their blow-off match and Roman and Punk team up to avenge Heyman? That's a hell of a pairing. Well, if you want to be pacific here, Roman Reigns is going to be on SmackDown. CM Punk's going to be on Raw. So we're not going to be getting the two because there's a draft. One goes on the Raw brand, the other goes on SmackDown. If they had one tag team championships, then there was going to be a possibility of that happening. But it's not happening. It's not happening. Punk is going to be feuding with Drew McIntyre for the next 3 years. And then when his contract's up, he's going to say, damn, all I feuded with was Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. We got Angelo in here. They posted people costing people money in the banks, and the thumbnail was AJ Lee screwing Cena. Never believe the YouTube stuff. They do that to get you to like think. I could see it happening, but I think you guys are looking a little too much into this. Donnie needs to work on his shit talking material. I'll be nice to him because I'm such a sweet, sweet angel.
She's awesome. She's awesome.
She
just
would
doesn't
be
like
more
peanut butter.
awesomer if she ate some fucking peanut butter. But, God. Why is the crowd booing so loud at Dom? I have no idea. No idea, but it's great. It's great for the television. DJ G Monies. We all know Triple H is making Cody beat a lot of good wrestlers because the old bloodline or the new bloodline members is going to take the title from Cody. Not happening. Not happening. No. It would be good to build up some credibility, though, for Solo Sikoa if he actually beat Cody for the belt, but I don't think it's happening. Oh, we need Armada, the new Wiseman.
I said that. Armando
I agree.
Estrada.
We need Armada Estrada. We got him right here.
Dude, I
Still
love
don't know why he's
Armando.
on my desk.
Armando Alejandro something
Oh my
Estrada.
God.
Oh my God. 14
Silver was the
people
cause of the
in-
rift between
in
Daniel
the
and
stream.
Amanda.
Thank you guys so much.
I can't wait to see what happens when Roman comes back and tries to take back the bloodline. It's going to be interesting. I can't wait. I think he's showing up at SummerSlam. I think you and I both been saying that. AJ Lee return would break the internet. I agree.
Alejandro, got you.
I've been telling her that for a while now, Donnie. Peanut butter is so good. I wish right now I had a Reese's stick just to eat it on
God.
this fucking live episode.
Not the peanut butter. Oh God.
Sorry, Ben.
Peanut
Sorry,
butter.
Ben. No, actually, I'm not sorry because she should fucking enjoy peanut butter. Peanut butter is good. Is she allergic to peanut butter?
No.
So she can eat peanut butter and she doesn't like it.
No.
What the fuck is wrong with you, Haley? I can understand if you're allergic to peanut butter, but if you can eat peanut butter,
You're gonna be scratching your head for millenniums like I am, but dude, yeah.
if I,
AJ, ooh,
it's just like, does she fear peanut butter? Like, if she sees peanut butter, she'll fucking scream.
fear peanut butter. I don't know, but I'm about to ask that question soon. Like, do you fear peanut butter?
Because Ben, we might have to take like a first class flight wherever she is, and we might have to rub some peanut butter on her pillow.
She just super chatted $20 to talk shit.
Oh shit! All right, we gotta put this one up. Peanut butter belongs in heaven, far, far away from me. Okay, thanks. Back to wrestling. My riot has begun, and my work is done here.
Thanks for the super, Haley.
Hey, Haley, if you ever want to become a wrestler, I can try to get you on BLITZKRIEG Pro. We could have you wrestle another women's wrestler, and you guys could have a peanut butter on a pole match.
Bro, they don't need another women's wrestler. Haley is 6 feet. Haley is 6 feet
Haley
tall.
is awesome.
Haley is 6 feet tall.
Oh, I'm talking about Haley Dillon.
Dudes.
Oh, shit.
No, no. This Haley, the one that just gave us
Haley
a super and is like, like against peanut butter, she is 6 feet tall. She could wipe the floor with half of BLITZKRIEG. It's fucking insane.
Well, Haley, what are you doing? Become a wrestler. Shit.
She makes a lot of money at Fiji.
Oh, nice. I hope Jay will win the
California.
money in the bank. Peanut butter with apples is amazing.
It really is.
Ben,
But
I think you
I'm
might
allergic
like
to apples. I'm allergic to apples, guys. I'm not
this
serious.
is a little
I'm
bit
being
off
serious.
wrestling. This is a little bit off wrestling, but Ben, I think your next like graphic you make on your Rage Circus channel, you got to have peanut butter involved in it somewhere.
Why are you doing this? You're getting me in trouble.
Hey, you're the one that wanted to stream this podcast live over on not just We Are Wrestling, but your channel as well.
I was trying to do us a favor.
You get,
now
to, you get to pay for. You get to deal with the consequences, pal.
Fuck it. It's a good time. We got 14 people. Let's go.
All right, we got Connor in here. Don't forget The Rock will factor in somehow too. Seems like Roman is returning as a face. The Rock is heel is just for money. Rock showing up at Royal Rumble. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
And then we got
that could
Owen
happen.
here. Oh no, look what we started, Ben. Is there another wrestling? Is there another wrestling topic? Yes, there is, and we're gonna get into it in just a minute.
Yep. We got my friend Kayla down here is also watching us on her Twitch while she's making shirts. So guys, Kayla has a Twitch which is the_bad_omen92. Follow her on Twitch. She's fucking awesome. And she's also promoting us as well. So give her some love.
Hell yeah. So now let's get into our main event topic for this week's episode of the We Are Wrestling podcast. That is just all over the place. We're talking about peanut butter. We're talking about Money in the Bank. We're talking about it all on this episode, which just want to put a thing out here for the Maniacs. If you guys do want to join us on future live episodes of the We Are Wrestling podcast, usually we like to do these before big PLEs. So I think we are going to be doing a live one on Friday before SummerSlam. So I think that will be the next live podcast. But our main event topic, we got to talk about it because obviously We Are Wrestling. We're a proud sponsor for BLITZKRIEG Pro, and we sponsored the CPA versus TJ Crawford match. And CPA finally finished the story, but what happened afterwards? My God, we need to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Donovan DIJAK showed up at BLITZKRIEG Pro, and he shocked the world. Our clip right now on the We Are Wrestling channel is at 20,000 views as we're doing this live episode. Ben, what was your thoughts on DIJAK showing up? Being there.
What's up, Tags? What's up, Daz? You freshly squeezed butt nugget? Yes, I am. I am a very freshly squeezed butt nugget. So it was weird because I had just recently seen him on NXT. And I know him for obviously his run in WWE, but to see everything unfolding in front of me, and obviously this is his first place that he's surfacing, with outside, it just, we knew it was going to have a lot of eyes on the product. We knew. He's a lot bigger in person than I expected. He is a lot larger of a human being. Dude is like a fucking tree. I'm interested to see like how his indie run's gonna go and like where else he's gonna pop up, because that dude is a hard hitting fucking dude, and seeing it happen in front and like legitimately in front of me and not even feet away. Echoes, man.
Dude, that spinning
Crowd
kick.
was on fire,
shit.
dog. Place was shaking. Nobody fucking knew. Nobody fucking knew. Only a handful of us did, man. And probably one of the better like indie like re-debuts and surfacings that we've gotten in a long time. Yes, he is.
Yeah. Yep. So that is a big announcement. Blitzkrieg's actually bringing DIJAK to the Wrestling Classic, which We Are Wrestling. We will be a part of that too. I'm sure we'll have a commercial come out pretty soon on that. But man, DIJAK showing up to Blitzkrieg, I knew it was going to make a lot of noise. And I was the one that actually pitched the idea to Jeremy and Phil about DIJAK, because obviously the reports came out on Fightful, all the wrestling news sources, that DIJAK's contract expired that Friday, the 28th. And when your contract expires, because this was one thing I was reading in the comments, everybody was saying, how is this possible? How were they able to do it? Well, if your contract expires in the WWE, you don't have a 90 no-compete clause. The only time you get a 90 no-compete clause is when you get released by the company, because you're still under contract technically with them.
For like 3 months,
NXT
right?
people is 30 days. WWE people is 90. So if you're under contract with them, you get 90 days getting paid, doing nothing. And basically with DIJAK, his contract literally expired that Friday. When I saw that, I immediately contacted Blitzkrieg about the idea, and I'm so glad they did it. Created a lot of buzz. All the news sources are covering it. We Are Wrestling's logo is on it, which is even cooler. And I can't wait to see what happens with him. I have no idea what to expect during this run, but I feel like it's going to be legendary.
Dude, it's so fucking unreal. Like, even seeing like the picture that Blitzkrieg uploaded of like it was London and Bobby Orlando in the ring, and they were like looking at each other, then seeing the We Are Wrestling banner in the background was fucking insane. And then seeing the We Are Wrestling logo like with his debut is also fucking insane, knowing that that has been seen by thousands of fucking people. It's really, really cool. Your tweet was on Fightful was on the Fightful article. Oh shit.
It was.
Good.
Yes, it was.
Shit. Look at that, man. Look at that. And also, guys, we just broke 6K on this motherfucker. That is dope.
Oh my God. Why did I not have that in my notes?
Yeah.
Yes, today we did hit 6,000 subscribers, and we're going to be celebrating tomorrow night for Money in the Bank. So, guys, if you want to join us for that, we will be doing a live watch along, and it's going to be a great time, which I do want to thank all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs for getting us to 6K. It's been a grind. It's been a journey, and I'm so blessed that I get to do this, creating pro wrestling content and doing this podcast every week with you, Ben.
Passion,
it's
man.
Great. Love it.
It's a passion, man. And, you know, it's given us so many opportunities. You know, like we've met some of our heroes. We've worked with some of our favorite heroes. Like, I'm so glad that wrestling is a part of my life, because it's a completely different culture. It's a completely different family. And the shit that happens, man, like, you never know. Some of those wrestlers that you loved seeing at those indie shows might make it to Hollywood one day, not even just WWE. Like, it's a beautiful thing seeing like the process. And again, even with us, seeing the process of how we've grown in just 2 short fucking years. We've only been doing this since 2022, realistically, like as the trio and then as the duo, you know, like we've been doing this not that long, and what we've accomplished so far is just incredible, and I'm happy. I'm very honored to be a part of it.
Me too. We got a couple DIJAK comments in here. Angelo, DIJAK deserved better. Every time he was in the ring was a great match. Exactly. And with DIJAK, like, I got to watch him like in the indies. He did a lot of stuff with Blitzkrieg in the early days. He had great matches he was putting on. I remember him versus Cody Rhodes, and I actually do have the table in my gym signed by DIJAK and Cody during that match, which, man, so cool to see him come back to Blitzkrieg.
No, James.
Let's see. Whoop. Then we also got Mr. Wrinkles. DIJAK has been screwed over by WWE for years. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
He has been. And that's why I'm excited to see what he does, because I know DIJAK's one of those guys. He's not going to sign a deal immediately with a company. He's going to go out to the indies and he's going to make some noise. And that's what he's doing right now. He actually just wrestled at Beyond. I think it was last night on Thursday. He had a match with Aaron Rourke, and I guess they fucking tore the house down. DIJAK's creating a lot of noise right now, and man, feast your eyes because he's very talented.
Dude, absolutely, dude. Like it's exciting when somebody gets released. Well, not released, but their contract expires and they get to go like on the indies. They get to go to AEW, they get to go to TNA, and they really get to show their talents and to be able to build something else outside. So if they do end up being able to come back one day, it's going to be bigger, better than ever. Cody did it. Matt Cardona's currently doing it. If he ever decides he wants to go back to WWE one day, he's going to have so much more leniency under Triple H, and he knows it.
Speaking
So
of
it's
Matt
like
Cardona,
one day.
there is one thing I do want to say too, because I know a while back we were talking about Cardona to WWE, and I remember you and Danny back in the day when we were talking about this. You guys were always saying like, oh, like he's gonna come back as Matt Cardona, and I would always say like, no, he's gonna come back as Zack Ryder. That's like the only way. But I will say this, I'm wrong, especially under this Triple H era. I think like we've seen it with Shawn Spears. He came back as he was Ty Dillinger in WWE, and then he went to AEW as Shawn Spears. Now he's in NXT under Shawn Spears. So I could definitely see Matt Cardona eventually coming back, not as Zack Ryder, coming back as
it'd be Matt Cardona.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely, bro. There's no way with this new era, bro. We're going in the right direction. Like it may.
Well, I
take
don't
a
think he
little
goes
trials and
anywhere
tribulations to get
anytime
there,
soon.
No, dude is making
killing
so
it.
much fucking money on the indies. He's doing whatever the fuck he wants. Like he's fine.
All right, so now we're gonna just read some rapid fire comments, and then we're gonna close off this week's episode. We got
Hell fucking
DJ
yeah.
got G Money. It'll be funny if Drew becomes the leader of Wyatt 6. No, it wouldn't.
Nope.
That'd be stupid. Sorry, DG. Hey, Donnie, do you think The Rock will beat Cody at WrestleMania? Nope. Not
yet.
happening. Not under my watch. Not happening. Yeet. Let's see here. We got do you think Karrion Kross is better off leaving WWE? Yes. He needs to get the fuck out as soon as possible. I love Karrion Kross. He deserves so much better than this.
No, I don't want Karrion Kross to leave. I want him to get a better booking, and Triple H can do it. It's just fucking figure out what the fuck you want to do.
Honestly, he kind of low key. He got to shave the head. He's got to shave the head and go back to that.
I like his long hair. I just hate the biker stash he's going for. That's it. Like the long hair don't matter, but it's just his fucking facial hair is rough.
And Scarlett, she's got to go back to the blonde hair, I think. But we got Angelo in here. It should be Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania 41, not Cody versus Rock. There's still a very long time, Angelo, so we really don't know what's going to happen. We're just going to
go either way.
Because I could see Cody versus Rock happening maybe at the Rumble, and then you get Rock and Roman at WrestleMania.
Yeah,
possibly.
at the Rumble, Nathan. So yeah, literally you just answered his other question all the way at the bottom. You literally just answered it. He said, if not when, you said the Rumble. So perfect.
All right, perfect. Let's see here. DIJAK did a great run as Donovan Dijakovic in NXT Black and Gold. Yes, he did. DIJAK was at Forbidden Door. I did see the pictures backstage, which I think was great because he created a lot of buzz. That's like what he does good. He's good at. How come, Angelo? Let's see. Roman Reigns, Rock. They're building all these years. Yep, we've seen that. Matt Cardona says if he returns to WWE, he'll be Matt Cardona. Absolutely. Matt Cardona is such a bigger star than Zack Ryder. Totally agree. I would love to see Rock and Roman. Oh, and I already answered that one.
Growing his hair like The Undertaker from 98. Perfect. Thoughts on Ryback? Nope.
Thoughts?
Nope.
Ryback is so irrelevant, dude. Ryback,
stay
stay far away from the pro wrestling business as possible. Far away. Saying, oh, friggin' they shadow banned you. Nah, you're just irrelevant, buddy. That's why nobody talks about you.
You saw what Clutch said. That's all that needed to be said.
Yep, and that's where we're going to leave it at, I think, for this week's episode. Anything else, Ben?
All right,
before we close off?
We'll see you tomorrow at the fucking live watch along for WWE's Money in the Bank 2024 at 7:45 p.m. We hope to see you here. We're going to be streaming right here on We Are Wrestling and Rage Circus. So, guys, if you're from either channel, come hang out. It's going to be a big, fun night. Loads of surprises. So, Don, take it away.
So, to the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there, let us know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on all the cool things that we talked about this week. If you're not here on the live, we do want to say thank you to all the Maniacs for joining us because we did not advertise this whatsoever. We had no idea what time we were going to do this, and we got a lot of support, so we do appreciate it. And we'll be doing live episodes of the podcast probably before big PLEs. Like a Money in the Bank, like a SummerSlam, like a Survivor Series, like a Royal Rumble, and of course WrestleMania. But If you guys enjoyed this week's episode, smash that like button now. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already and you're listening to this on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, give us a 5-star review, not just any review, a best one review, and download the episode. But if you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already, over on the YouTube channel, where you get the best pro wrestling content. And if you guys want to check out the Money in the Bank predictions video, it is up on the channel. All you got to do is hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. The link's down in the description box below. You can follow Ben and I over on our social medias and other YouTube pages, all that down below. And of course, to all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide, we are taking over. Peace.